forgot to lower the tire pressure. Okay, today we're taking this car to the drag strip, but before we do that, we gotta get rid of our burnout tires and put our big, meaty, sticky tires, our Nitto tires on the rears. These are 305s, they're pretty damn wide. And we're gonna see, hopefully they fit, hopefully they clear. Take this.
Donkey kick it. Oh no, you got lucky. Damn, dude. Look how shredded those things are.
Yeah, look, the tire's shredded.
Line lock will do that to you.
That was from the last video.
Dude, that meat looks so good. Damn, dude.
I'm hoping that this fits because
it's a much bigger tire.
I don't want to have to adjust anything right now.
Well, I think you're in the luck. You're in the clear.
Oh, we're fine.
Dude,
thank God.
Look at that. Wow, dude. Matching wheels look so much better.
Okay, so I gotta torque these down and then I'm gonna go meet Lenny at the drag strip. We're gonna run the Mustang, see what kind of time we can get. Hopefully, I can actually shift well and not make a fool of myself because there's some badass cars here that are running really, really fast. Okay, so we're in line to race and I'm really hoping I do a good job, but I have the line lock all figured out. If you watched the last video, we learned how to use that. So I'm gonna do that at the little burnout box up there. Get these tires warmed up. They're brand new tires, minus the drive over here, which took a little while, but minus that, they're basically brand new. So I'm gonna warm them up. Oh, you know what? I gotta lower the tire pressure. Fuck. Do you have something to lower it?
I have a tool in my car.
Yeah, 41 in the rears is too much.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
So I'm a fucking noob. I forgot to lower the tire pressure, so it's kind of a...
What's it at? There's a ton of cars here getting ready to race.
Yeah, much more to go.
All right, guys. That's Noah right there. I'm gonna go situate myself in a place where I get you a really nice shot. I'm excited to see what his ET is on a car that we really, are just now learning what's modified with it. So this is gonna be pretty interesting. I'm pretty excited. So far, we're running terrible times. My worst time being 894. And the reason why we're doing this is because I just spun the tires the whole time. So maybe I need to do a better burnout. I need to do a better launch. The only problem I'm seeing right now is that I'm not able to give it a good launch because I'm lined up at the light. And then as soon as I take my foot's on the clutch, my foot's pushing the gas just a little bit to launch, and if I don't have a foot on the brake, then the car starts to slide and then it'll fuck up the tree. What I gotta do next time is I gotta basically kind of like a heel toe and keep my foot on the brake to hold the car steady while I'm getting ready to launch and then launch it. So that's what I'm gonna have to do, but the track is at like a little bit of an angle, so I gotta fix this and run a better time. I'm gonna try to hold the brakes so I don't roll forward and try to have a better launch, but I'm just spinning. Brand new tires, spinning. I know they're not slicks, but I'm spinning all the way about halfway. And then once I get going, it gets faster. So if I could just hook up a little bit better. Actually, you know what? Let's lower the tire pressure a little bit more. Let's do that. All right, what are you going down to?
I'm gonna drop it. They were at 30 this entire time, which is way too much. So I don't wanna go too low because I gotta drive home. But
maybe like 25?
I'm gonna bring them down to like 25 and see if we get a little bit better. I know it's not, the best, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, we dropped them to 28 on both sides, so whatever, that's fine. Hopefully we could get a much better launch, not spin as much, and then a better time. Right. I am not happy with what we're doing.
All right, guys, I think Noah's up right now.
Over the left lane, got that huge wing in the back of the Supra. Not only does it keep it steady at high speed, but it's a great cup holder back in the pits. It seats 3.
Will he roll? Okay, so I'm very disappointed in what I did today. I was hoping to get somewhat of a 7-second time, but I've only driven this car for 2 days because of the whole tire situation. I bought it literally a week ago. I bought this car a week ago. Yesterday was the real day of driving it. Learned how to do line lock yesterday, and our best time was 8.641, which is terrible in this car. This car stock should be better than that, but you know what? It is what it is, 90 miles per hour. That run, I had a much better launch, but my shift to second was kind of sloppy, and that's why the Corvette pulled on me. In the beginning, I kind of was with him, but oh well. So what we're gonna do is take this car back home. We're gonna figure out, now we have some baseline numbers, we're gonna figure out what we can do to make this car a lot better. I know it's a stick shift, it's not ideal for, you know, racing, but it is what it is. I am going to learn how to become the best stick shift drag race driver out there. They also have a really cool burnout box here. So we went to the drag strip the other day and we took the Mustang and the Beamer, and of course I beat Lenny. I mean, of course. That was kind of obvious to begin with, but I'm not exactly happy with the times we got. And I noticed a few problems. And yes, I'm not happy with these times, but it's a starting point. I'm going back out soon, and I'm going to make the car better. I'm going to make myself better as a driver, and I'm going to lay out a much better time. But my first time was an 8.9 at 90 miles per hour. And that was a horrible 60 foot. I was spitting the tires like nonstop. I had about 40 PSI in the rear tires, and I didn't do a burnout. So no burnout, first time, 40 PSI in the rear tires. I ran an 8.9. Overall, the launch was terrible. And that one, my launch was really bad. I spun the tires. Then the final one, I lowered the rear tires about 27 pounds on both rears. I could have lowered them to 20, I know that. I did a much better burnout in the staging area. I get up there, I shift as well as I possibly can, and I ran an 8.6 at 90 miles per hour. Now, the car stock should run low 8s. It being modified, I feel like I should be in the 7s. Now, it is tuned for 91, California 91, which is like the worst gas possible. I have an E85 tune, so I'm probably going to do that next. The other thing is that I never was launching the car, and the reason why is it's a stick shift, so as soon as I take my foot off the brake and give it gas to, you know, dump the clutch, launch, the car starts rolling forward, and I was trying to do that, and the car rolled forward, and then they made me reverse and back up. So basically I just had my foot on the brake, halfway off the clutch, and then as soon as the light turned green, I'm not even focusing on my reaction time, just focusing on getting the best ET possible, and then just kind of just stepping on the gas and kind of trying to launch it. And every single time I did spin the tires. The last one, the launch was best out of them, but overall I'm not very happy with the results. But what I am happy with is that we have a baseline now. Now we know what we need to beat. I'm gonna make the car better. We're gonna do E85 next time I take it out there. The goal is to get that car in the 7s, and of course this is the 8th mile. Here in Southern California, there's no quarter miles around. Before I put the supercharger on, which I'm gonna do that in the future, I want to get
in the 7s, naturally aspirated, just good driving. So that's the purpose of that build, is I want to make that just a straight line monster. Just take it to the drag strip and just run consistent good times. This is a great way for me to learn the art of drag racing and really get good at it. So I'm focusing on the skills behind it myself, as well as prepping the car and getting it ready for it. If you have any tips on launching a stick shift at a drag race without rolling, please let me know in the comments below, because I gotta figure that out. So if you like the drag strip series going on, stay tuned, because I'll have much more. Also, we're gonna do something with this motor, try to make it have a ton of power, probably turn it into a 383. The Chevelle is a project that is running right now. It's perfectly running and on the road again. So we've got coilovers we're gonna put all around. And of course, I have 10 million other projects going on at the moment. Whether you're into JDM, Euro, American Muscle, classic cars, we have some kind of content for you. So stay tuned.